Nah, I know. I'm in the shit right now.
Nigga, the 40 guy versus their NBA.
You said what? Stream is up. What are you talking about? When you looking for the stream, you don't want the stream.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this out to the 29. They'll run it. This is James Robinson.
Make that tackle. Make that tackle.
At about the 35. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now.
Oh no.
Sure. Did they just hand off for another big game? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield? Now Murray, he bootlegs it. They'll roll it out right.
Sir, got him.
He escaped the pocket and bought time. The coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option. On third down.
What is wrong?
Turpin. That is brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the defense that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down. Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Murray sets to throw on fourth. Gonna look deep for Wilson.
Nah, never again. I could stop this nigga. Like, come on. Beat this nigga, man.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
First of all, congrats on making the 24,000.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
That was a shot.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Rodgers now to throw. And Watson has it right side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Man, coverage ass nigga.
Losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Actually, the baby skate.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. He will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost the game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key. Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot. And they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game. So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown? So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Rodgers. And the Rams got him.
I had a nigga.
Khalil Mack coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, I just threw a fucking pick.
He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
I just made him
the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 41, Murray. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Turpin. And he's got a
Why'd you face mask this nigga?
48. So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
Throwing on first down is Murray. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Now a handoff up the middle. Turpin. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. So still 14 yards to go, second down. Up the middle they go. Turpin, call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Shotgun now from Murray.
Nah, they just hold shot. This should have been a whole pick.
A few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Pollard will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They're going to go with the tight end here on the running play. And he is in.
Nah, bro, he's got hold for the second touchdown. I ain't even
Los
watching.
Angeles. Adam Troutman punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play. Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the 1st down. I like how I just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. Rodgers again now. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
He's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance. And that can put your...
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Daniil Hunter, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So they get the flag for pass interference. Big call there on 4th down.
But it's the right call. And as much as I want to see them play through incidental contact, he's definitely there too early.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. In trouble, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
If they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Tucker's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Cubs,
If you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards, Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it, and they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a 14-3 advantage already, we'll see how much they want to try to push things, if at all. Caught by Wilson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Murray now on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
But it certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
You got it. This nigga not bad.
Second and one.
We could capitalize on some shit, man. Like, damn.
Getting 3 points.
So he missed.
Hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward. But it certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Rodgers. This one goes out wide for
They ain't giving up shit down the field. Nigga, like, damn.
As he can only get this to the 30. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
To throw for it on fourth.
Thank you.
Open man is Anderson. And he is going to have the Giants first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on fourth down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Fuck it, bro. Just run shit, man.
A first down carry for Barkley.
Dang.
Slow going
Shit.
there. Only
This
get a yard, maybe up to the 41.
shit.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Khalil Mack in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
That nigga do got me in the box. I can't even lie.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Look how Saquon just cooked this nigga. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Didn't Saquon lay? He just cooked the shit out this nigga though.
3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard.
I tried to swerve that nigga for the TD.
Trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense.
Nigga, I tried it. I tried it.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
They got me in a fucking box, gang. I ain't gonna lie. One of them touchdowns he should not have. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Barkley inside handoff, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at
He is,
the 20-yard line.
Nigga living up to his name right now, at least on defense. I ain't gonna lie. He not ass on offense, but one of them touchdowns is some bullshit.
Precursor of a big second half.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
This nigga ain't giving up shit. Look how he glued to this nigga and shit.
Down at about the 16.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's...
I gotta run routes to try to manipulate the man and shit. They barely manipulating the man.
When you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield, you're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
There's no doubt about it. Good open.
I was gonna lie, I almost got away from him. I almost got some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
You run this play again. I'm gonna rely on Saquon again to cook the shit out this nigga.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers.
Hey, bro, I'm kicking my 3. This nigga crazy. Saquon did cook this nigga just now, though.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
Hey, yo, Z, next time I'm switching that shit to the other side.
Is it to 14-6 now? So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold it. Let's get the ball back for us.
I'm gonna make this game look as close as possible, though.
The quarter ends. They'll run with Pollard. And not much there.
Get him.
Maybe a yard under the 24. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd down now. Turpin.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie.
Brought down here at the
Whole helmet in that nigga
On
chest.
the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. They run run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use
I think he's trying to waste time now. It's cool, though. I don't need it.
Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
What's up, everybody?
Now Murray's going to set up the throw. Dancing to his left.
Come on, third and 9, come on.
And now it's third.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Murray now to throw.
Nah, he just tried to throw right at my linebacker. He's wild.
Pull it in though, and it's 4th down.
It's cool though.
Play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Hey, defense Z.
For them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Quick throw knocked away.
He was on that shot. Should be big.
These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake the guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. The Giants on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. Instead, it's 4th down.
You talking about the little drag route?
He's made some questionable decisions out there.
I need Pete, bro. He ain't, bro. The nigga ain't been giving up drag routes the whole game, bro. I need Pete.
4th down now. He's 4th down now. Got another turnover on his ledger.
Slayton. Dot.
And he's taken down.
Here we go.
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Flush to his right.
I threw a pick. Let's go! Watson! Yo, Watson say it today. Look, Watson just say it today. He mad at us. Nigga dropped so many picks this game.
That's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Meanwhile, Rodgers
most definitely. Look at this dot by A-Rod, man.
First downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
I gotta go for 2.
Out of the gun. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield strike.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle.
Hard as hell to get yards against this nigga. He finna work for hard. He finna work for this win, man.
A nice lane to hit.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We finna go to the play. Yeah, we switch the Saquon to the other side. We can, if that's how the shit works.
Final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down.
Slayton on that side.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Slayton, stop spraying! Come on, nigga.
40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Nigga, my 3rd and 4th down percentage is crazy this game. Stop playing with me, nigga. He's sick as hell.
Up the middle with Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I don't want to run into this nigga using and shit.
Take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher,
fucking dot, nigga. Come on. Z!
It's going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line.
Still having?
Nice pick up of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 43 yards on the ground for him so far. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Hauled in by
Let's go!
And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
The touchdown's massive, but now they got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
The touchdown saved their playoff lives momentarily. Now for the 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it.
Let's go!
Conversion is good, and we may be on our way to overtime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Murray to throw. Got a man, that's Richie James. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Did you kiss all 50 girls?
Now Murray to Henry. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. This would put them in the NFC title game.
Let's go! We going to OT, nigga!
It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT.
Let's go! Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Come on. Come on. Hey, yo, Kurt. Yo, Kurt.
It's on to play in the NFC Championship.
Yo, we in OT. We in OT. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga defense nice as hell. This nigga had me 14-0.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And CD, we get to see the debut of the brand new postseason overtime rules. Now, as everybody is learning, both teams are going to be guaranteed an offensive possession. So they might get the ball first here, but a touchdown does not right away win the game.
And we saw many marker games along the way that sparked a lot of conversation. But the Buffalo-Kansas City game in the 2022 playoffs really brought about this rule change. What an amazing game, a true classic. Ended in overtime without Buffalo getting a shot with the football, and the people didn't like that at all.
He's got a man.
Come on, nigga.
Finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A huge play there in overtime, and even 40 yards. Not lacking aggressiveness here to begin overtime, Charles. A pretty big play right there, and looked like it might have caught the defense off guard. They may have been expecting something a little more conservative.
Yeah, they've got to shore things up in a big way, because they make any more mistakes like that and really let them drive it on them, they'll be putting their offense in a tough spot to answer if they want to extend their season. Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Need a zip.
My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Under pressure, they got him again. Khalil Mack in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. Tucker's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. That was a big risk here in overtime. You send him out to fire away from long distance, but he knocks it through to give him the lead.
Edgy, don't you think? Because if he misses there, ball goes to the spot of the kick, correct?
Yep.
And guess what? That only gives you about, 20 yards or so for them to go downfield and be in position themselves. So you have confidence in him, and you have confidence in your defense to go ahead and let him kick that one.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
On 2nd down, Turpin. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes a mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice game.
Now this throw caught left side, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. They'll try the left side. Turpin, and just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Hell no.
On second down, it's Pollard. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20. 5.
I ain't gonna lie, this nigga's just... This nigga just beat me on a run play. That shit is crazy.
The Rams are... Everybody.
Damn! I almost beat this nigga.
From Los Angeles.
Hey, I almost beat this nigga, man. Damn.